Hey guys, it's Captain Forrest here, and today I've got a spicy inverse matchup to talk about. Now, I've got Black Widow versus Kingpin. Now, before I start this video, please check out the coffee shop gang. Shout out to the coffee shop, shout out to Splash, shout out to everyone. Links will be in the description. Please check out their channels for more content. Also, if you're new to my channel, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and consider subscribing. We're almost there. We're going to hopefully get 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I appreciate all the support from all my viewers. I appreciate it 100%. Also, if you guys would like to join the Patreon, I'll leave a link in the description. Comes with perks and all that good stuff. So anyway, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of things. So this was a pretty interesting inverse idea that Splash pitched to me. Now, throughout the years in Marvel, we've seen a lot of Marvel characters clash. A lot of them have versed each other in many appearances, either in their own comics or Avengers runs. Typically, you'll see like Wolverine fighting like Captain America, Cap fighting certain X-Men members. But this was one matchup that I've just never seen in like the comics, or it's just never happened, and that's Black Widow versus Kingpin. So today, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to break down this matchup and give my analysis, give my summary and my thoughts and how I visualize how the fight will turn out. But I will talk a little bit about these characters. Now, of course, Black Widow, I made a video on Black Widow, so if you guys would like to check that out, I will leave a link in the description. Everyone loved that video, so please check that out. But I will talk about Black Widow briefly in this video. But if you guys want more nitty gritty, please check out the video in the link in the description. And I'll slightly gloss over Kingpin because I don't want to reveal too much, but I will talk about his main assets in this fight going into it. But Black Widow, she's a spy. She's one of the best spies in Marvel. She's very impressive. She's equipped with a lot of gadgets like her bracelets. She has a Widow's Bite, which electrocutes her foes, stuns them, incapacitates them. It also affects their nerves. The Widow's Bite is very powerful. It can also like mess up characters. It's just impressive. It can also blind characters too. She was able to like blind the Punisher when he tried to like reflect it. He tried to like block the Widow's Bite. So the Widow's Bite is one of like Natasha's dangerous tools going into this fight, I'd say. She also has her Widow's Line. She also carries her firearms. She carries grenades. She carries all types of other items with her in combat. Black Widow's definitely no slouch when it comes to gear. She's never lacking. She's always got equipment, and she's always ready, and she's always packing. She's very skilled as well. She's fought against very skilled combatants too, who are masters at like martial arts, if not all of them. Scrapping with Taskmaster, scrapping with like Punisher. They've all got impressive skill feats of their own, so she's no slouch in the skill department. She's definitely quick on her feet too. She's be able to like contend with like Bullseye, Taskmaster, all of the above. So she definitely has the speed, she has the AP. She can hurt these characters too. So definitely, I'd say like Natasha is very threatening in this fight, especially with her equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about Kingpin real quick. So Kingpin, like one of my favorite like villains in like Marvel. Like he's just like one of my favorites in terms of like Spider-Man, in terms of like Spider-Man's villains. Like he's always beefing with Spider-Man. He always has prep with Spider-Man. Like the way he does things, this dude like hates Spider-Man with a burning passion. Like this dude literally made like a whole city filled with like neutralizers to disrupt like Spider-Man's Spidey sense. Like this dude literally is like the perfect like centerpiece, and he can literally just control the city with just a click of his fingers. But people underestimate Kingpin. Like this dude's a powerhouse. This dude can like scrap with Black Panther. He's shown pretty impressive skills. He's quite skilled in his own right. He fights like other characters. He's fought against like Moon Knight. He's fought against Spider-Man on several occasions. He's demonstrated to even blitz him at one point. He's definitely given Spider-Man the hands, and Spider-Man is like the Superman of street tiers. Like Spider-Man's pretty crazy. and Kingpin is just not afraid of Spider-Man. Spider-Man himself, even back in the classic days and even modern, like Spider-Man even thinks Kingpin sometimes gives him trouble. Like Kingpin's like strength is nothing to scoff at. Like Kingpin's definitely a powerhouse. He's very durable, and also he is equipped with his cane. He does use his cane sometimes in combat, which is pretty impressive. And Kingpin, like when he scrapped with Black Panther, he was definitely giving Black Panther the hands, and he's definitely shown some skill and prowess in combat. So anyway, folks, that's just a quick summary of both of these characters. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. So if this fight went down, Black Widow would start off with her gear pretty much. In my opinion, she'd start off the bat. She always does this in character. She would try to take down Kingpin with her Widow's Bite and other gadgets, like her darts. She has like paralyzing darts, she has poison darts, tear gas, etc, etc. But like Kingpin will definitely like dodge all those. His goal is to just get in close and just, like, you know, wham bam, thank you ma'am, just give Black Widow the hands basically. But once Black Widow starts like trying to get the offense in with her equipment, at this point I just see like Kingpin getting close. He's just going to try and close the distance. His main focus pretty much is to disarm and break the bracelets, because he knows like Black Widow's equipment is pretty deadly. So Black Widow, at this point, after her bracelets are broken, she will use her skills to try and take down Kingpin. But because Kingpin is just way too durable and arguably a lot more skilled than her kicks don't affect him. At this point, skill won't help, as Kingpin has the edge in power and durability, and will grab Black Widow's wrist and break the bracelets, which will cause Black Widow, which will cause her some pain. But it won't be enough, pretty much. She has like good endurance and pain tolerance, especially when her arm was squished by a sentinel, which was pretty crazy. Like, she no-sold it afterwards. So like her endurance, her pain tolerance will allow her to push through and endure the pressure from her wrists being squeezed as Kingpin laughs, because Kingpin likes to toy around a bit as well, because he's just so big strong. And Black Widow will resort to dirty tactics in this situation. Basically, she'll just start trying to flail her legs whilst Kingpin laughs, because Kingpin just thinks, you know, I've got this fight in the bag. But he doesn't realize that Natasha's actually just trying to like tag a vital area. So once this is happening, Black Widow will kick Kingpin in the eye, causing him to let her go. Black Widow will whip out her guns and start blasting at Kingpin. Kingpin at this point is pretty annoyed, and he isn't playing anymore. And Kingpin will easily tank those bullets. Those bullets won't even graze his skin, literally won't do anything. He has a durability edge. He's just gonna tank that. Then he's just gonna get in close. He's gonna basically like blitz Black Widow. He's gonna get her off guard with his sheer speed, and he's just gonna blitz her and then backhand and just take out Black Widow, just putting her out for the count, just one shot and kill her instantly. So I favor Kingpin more often than not in this fight. Now, the reasons why I think Kingpin wins more often than not: at first glance, his enemies underestimate him. Like, it's been shown a lot in the comics. Like, they just think Kingpin, like, it's just some slow brute. But the thing is, Kingpin is just as fast as he is strong. He uses this tactic to trick his foes into thinking he's slow. And in actual fact, like, all of that bulk is literally muscle. I think he's like 1% muscle, like 1% fat, body fat. Like, all of that is muscle. But Black Widow will basically fall for that stunt too, because even Spider-Man's fallen for it, which is pretty crazy. Black Widow has never been in a situation where like a larger challenging foe has blitzed her, and typically she has the edge in speed and uses her gadgets to take down her more larger and challenging foes. Kingpin himself, he's blitzed and amazed the likes of Spider-Man, and he's also blitzed Moon Knight. The only real way for Black Widow to win this fight would be her gadgets. Her best win con is her gadgets, such as her Widow's Bite and other tools in her arsenal. If a Widow's Bite was to tag Kingpin, like, that would most certainly be enough to incapacitate or just straight up kill Kingpin. because like it's even been shown like the Widow's bite can like literally hurt Moonstone. She's like a hero tier character. Like that's like her Widow's bite literally puts people out for months. The only issue here for Black Widow is the speed, which I lead more so to Kingpin in terms of speed. Like it wouldn't matter if Black Widow was more skilled than Kingpin. Kingpin has dealt with skilled martial artists and mainly infuses his own skill and his raw attack potency and speed, so he could just literally just wombo and one shot the characters. He's done it to Spider-Man on multiple occasions. So in terms of like raw AP and durability edge, it would just essentially go to Kingpin. He just render all of like Black Widow's skill tactics useless. The only thing she'd be able to get away with, if like she's able to get him off guard, would be the dirty tactics. Again, it just wouldn't amount to much, because overall I just think Kingpin just has way too much in his arsenal. Overall I just think he's stronger, durable, and much faster. So overall I just have to give this to Kingpin more often than not. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below, and of course consider subscribing. Help your boy out. I post content every week, and also check out the coffee shop gang and the Patreon, and shoutouts to everyone else in this video. So yes, Captain Forest signing out. Peace. See you on the next one.